Recently at Dollar Tree, I found these gorgeous coastal towels and I thought, let's craft with them. Hey bestie, it's Lisa here. Welcome or welcome back. If you want to craft your best life with me, then let's get started right now. For this Dollar Tree towel hack, I've got this Catch Me by the Sea towel. I love that sea turtle. And then I've got this old picture frame that I had. I've got my agave paint by Waverly. I'm going to paint the frame in the agave, and I just did 2 light coats, and that was perfect for this. I'm going to take my plaster color chalk paint and I'm going to dry brush it over the top. And so I'm just going to put a little on my brush, wipe most of it off, and then drag it across the surface till I get the look that I want. And I love this look for coastal. I think it just kind of creates a beachy feel to it. I'm going to take some Mod Podge and seal that in because I don't want it to like chip off or, kind of get cracked. I'm going to cut out just the turtle on this towel. So first I'll just cut out the piece and then I'll fussy cut around him and just get the entire turtle's body as close as I can to the turtle. There it is. I'm also going to take some of the rest of this fabric from the towel that has the seaweed on it, and I'm just going to figure out the size of a piece by folding it over when I set it inside the frame and cutting there, and that's going to be my background for the picture. Now, this particular backing of the frame doesn't come off. It stays on one side, so you have to be really careful. So I'm going to put some hot glue on there and take that piece, make sure it's the right direction when I put it back, and just attach that to the backing and then cut off any excess. Now I'm going to position the turtle, and some of it's going to hang over because it is a little big, and I'm going to start gluing it, kind of side by side, just a little bit at a time, just to make sure I get it on there. Once I have it on there, I will cut off the excess that is hanging over. This is a very easy project. I'll just seal the frame, and then I'll turn it over so you can take a look at how this is turning out. Isn't that so sweet? This would look really cute in a coastal bathroom or bedroom. Wherever you have coastal things, it just turned out beautiful, and I just love it. And honestly, how easy was that?
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul.
For this Dollar Tree towel hack, I've got kind of like a kitchen towel, and it says, "See you at the beach." And I just love this one. It's so cute. And then I've got this plastic cutting board from the Dollar Tree. I've also got these furniture tacks that I ordered on Amazon. I'm going to use 4 of those. So first thing is I'm just going to cut down this towel by putting the cutting board over it just to get a kind of general idea of size. It won't be exactly this, but we want to work with less to, just to start off with. Now I'm going to press it with my mini press. Of course, you can just use a regular iron because it's got that fold. I'm going to trim off that kind of camel colored piece at the bottom, and then I'm going to trim it at the top because I really just want this to kind of float in the middle of the cutting board. So I'm going to position it on there. I did cut off the sides already, and it looks perfect. Now I'm going to Mod Podge it on. So I'm just going to start at the top, and then I'm going to get the Mod Podge on there at the very top, position my piece, and then add the rest of the Mod Podge. On larger pieces, I love to do them in sections. So then I will be able, it won't move out of place right now. It'll just stay right where I want it to. And I'll add the rest of the Mod Podge and then press down the towel. Get rid of any wrinkles or bubbles by doing this. And then I'll also use my brayer to make sure it's making 100% contact with the cutting board. I'm going to cover it with some more Mod Podge because I do want to seal this in, not because I'm going to use it for food or cutting, but because I just want it to really be on there and I don't want the fabric to fray. I'm going to cut off very carefully the little pointy parts of the tacks because they're too long. And then I'm going to glue them on and hammer them in so they do attach slightly. And I do it in all 4 corners. I just think that looks so cool. Then I'm going to take this pick from the Dollar Tree that has sort of a seaweed look. I know it's not seaweed. And I'm going to make a swag at the top. So the same thing I do on one side, I will do with the other, and I'm going to hot glue them on. And I thought that looked pretty. And then I'm going to take a seashell, which came from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to hot glue it right in the center there to cover up the end of the stems. And I'll tack down any leaves that were blocking words or whatever. And there you go. How pretty is that? I think that could go in any room of the house. It would also look so cute in the kitchen because it is a cutting board. But you'll have to let me know, what do you think?
Has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul.
For this Dollar Tree towel hack, I've got this beautiful pineapple, kind of Hawaiian feeling kitchen towel. And I just thought it's so beachy. And I've got a wine bottle. I'm going to take my towel and I'm going to set it upside down, get rid of the tags, and I'm going to put the bottle right in the center and just from the short sides or the narrower sides, start just gluing it up to the bottle. Then I'll turn it the other direction and glue the middle of the long side up to the top of the bottle as well. I'm trying to create kind of like pleats, if you will. So I'm doing it to the fourth side now. So now we're just going to play with the fabric so that I can kind of fold it and pleat it and glue it down wherever I need to try to make it look pretty with the pleats. This is a personal thing. Like, see how that pleat is? I do like the way that looks. It is difficult to make it symmetrical, but not impossible. And it just takes a little bit of glue. So there it is, all attached to the bottle. Now I've also got this lemon beaded garland from the Dollar Tree. Now I don't want a lemon with this. So what I'm going to do is with my plaster chalk paint by Waverly, I'm going to paint over starting from the white part around the lemon into the middle and cover that. I'm going to take these peonies from Dollar Tree and I'm just going to cut one down. I'll take off some of the bigger leaves on the bottom because it's a little big for this. Put the backing back on and glue it. And then I'm going to hot glue it right to the center of that medallion. First I'll put the leaves down and then I'll put what I left of the flower. Now I'm going to take some jute and I'm just going to wrap it around, tie it, wrap it around, just keep wrapping it around. I want that top to be very tight and secure to hold the towel onto the bottle. So once I've got it tight, I will wrap each piece around and around and then tie it off and then glue it on to attach it at the end there. You could do a really big ribbon too. So I'm going to take the medallion and right where the pleat starts at the top there, right under the twine, I'm going to hot glue that in place. And that flower just goes perfectly with the flowers on the towel. Then I'm going to take the beaded garland, wrap it around, hot glue the bead down, and cut off the excess because I only want to have it just go around once and meet back at the medallion. And I'm just going to hot glue that down. And I'll hot glue a few beads here and there just to hold it in place. I thought this was so pretty to add that. Now I'm going to add some more florals because I really want to put them inside the bottle and treat this almost like, it's a vase. And I think it's just going to be so pretty. And it would be really pretty on a table if you're having people over out by the pool or outdoors, or if you're just having even like a nice Hawaiian themed get together. I think that would be so beautiful. You'll have to let me know what you think. Just something else you can do with a Dollar Tree kitchen towel.
Has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul.
For this Dollar Tree kitchen towel hack, actually, I think this is a bathroom towel, really. I've got this shell-shaped wooden frame from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut out the part that says Sunshine State of Mind. And I'm going to fussy cut that all the way around the words. Now, I don't want to use that square hole in it for a frame, so I'm going to take out the wooden piece. And it's so thin, I'm going to use my scissors and cut around and make it slightly smaller. And then what I want to do is be able to set it inside there and from the back and hot glue it in so it brings the front up to flush with the rest of the wood. I hope that makes sense. And I did add the paper back just to cover that up. So you see how it's now flush with the front so the whole thing can lay on it. I'm going to take some pieces from that towel that we just cut the words off of and put this beautiful kind of like seaweed on the back. So I'm just going to use my Mod Podge and attach that with the Mod Podge. So I'll take one piece and then the other just to create a beautiful background. And then I'll take the other piece and do the same thing. Then I'm going to take the part that has the words on it, and that's going to get hot glued right to the center of this. And I'm just being really careful to get the glue on there without pulling up the threads. So I'm just centering that the best that I can. And then I'm going to put some of the twine around that piece that has the words on it, just to make it stand out a little bit more. Next, we're going to cut off all the excess. So I'll be using scissors and a blade to do that because some of the little pieces you can't get your scissors into. So you just go nice and slow and make sure your blade is very sharp. And that way we can see the shell shape when we're all done. Now I'm going to add some twine around the outside of that to help define that seashell shape and so it's more visible. This one was very easy. Super cute. This could be really fun to do with your grandkids or kiddos too, I think, because it's very easy. And just going to take a little bit of those picks that remind me of seaweed and just put some on the bottom just to give it a little more interest. And I'm going to take another seashell from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to hot glue that right in the middle of the greenery just to finish it off. So it's a seashell with a little seashell on it. Anyway, I think it's super cute. I love the colors. So pretty. These towels are gorgeous. I hope you can find them. Let me know what you think.
Has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul,
Ready for more inspiration? Here's another video I think you'll really like. If you click on it, I will see you there. You are truly a blessing to me. Bye.